what one does as an artist can stimulate one or other of the nervous systems that we have, the sympathetic or the parasympathetic. The sympathetic is basically the part of you that deals with fight and flight. My work, on the other hand, seems to address the parasympathetic, which deals with digest and rest and calm down and connect things together and so on. So I think processing is what goes on there. And it's part of our being that we actually don't address very much, particularly in urban environments. In urban environments, we're mostly living off the sympathetic nervous system because we're mostly in situations which require speed, alertness, quick decisions. Possibly they're dangerous, there are cars flying around and people with knives, policemen and drug dealers and dangerous old people with Zimmer frames. We have to be paying attention all the time, basically. I think what happens with this kind of music is that you can stop trying to be in control of things and you can allow yourself to surrender. Now, I use this word surrender quite a lot, and it doesn't immediately have the right connotation, but there isn't another word for it. So what I mean by surrender is a sort of active choice not to take control. So it's an active choice to be part of the flow of something. For instance, I think we certainly enjoy surrender situations, and the ones we typically enjoy are sex, drugs, art, religion. Those are all surrender situations, I'd say. They're all situations where you stop, where you deliberately let go of some control to be carried along on something. And for me, the perfect analogy is surfing, which I don't do, by the way, but I have watched with some interest. I don't do anything really, I just watch documentaries about it and then make theories. So what you see when you watch someone surfing is they take control momentarily to situate themselves on a wave, and then they surrender. They're carried along by it, and then they take control again, then they surrender. Now, I think that's a very good analogy of what we do throughout our lives, actually. We're constantly moving between the control phase and the surrender phase. The only thing is that we tend to dignify the control side of the spectrum, the repertoire of our behavior, more than the surrender phase. We tend to dignify people who are good at control as well. We think those are the masters of the universe. And we don't particularly pay attention to people who are good at surrender. But if you think that the control part of our being is really quite recently evolved, if you think of the 99.8% of human existence until 2,000 years ago, most of the time one was surrendering gracefully and trying to stay afloat, trying to use what little bit of control you had in a mostly surrendering environment. So we're good at surrendering, actually. We evolved to do it.